Hi everyone, I'm Ankita Sharma from Human Capital, and I'm delighted to be joined for a conversation today by Saurabh Deora, the co founder and chief executive officer at Advantage Club. So, Saurabh did his master's from UCLA and worked for top organizations like Amazon and Microsoft in the US before shifting to India and launching Advantage Club. Today, Saurabh will be sharing his views about how the pandemic has impacted rewards, recognition, benefits, perks, etc., and how Advantage Club is helping organizations transform in the area of employee engagement. So, with this, Saurabh, I'd like to welcome you into this conversation. Thank you so much for joining in.
Sure. Thank you, Ankita. Pleasure to be here.
So, Saurabh, to begin with, tell us about Advantage Club. I'd love to know the kind of journey from when you first started to what you envisioned Advantage Club to be and where it is right now.
Sure. Yeah. So Advantage Club is effectively a global platform for employee engagement and financial wellness. We currently have three products. First is a corporate perk, where employees get discounts on more than 10,000 brands. Then we digitize the entire reward recognition and flexible wallet as a concept, right from decision making to distribution to redemption. And recently, we also launched early wage access, which allows employees to get 40 to 60% of their salary before the payday. So holistically, where we are heading is to be one platform for everything related to employee benefits and employee engagement.
Amazing. So it seems like you guys are doing amazing work in this space. And, sort of the pandemic sort of forced organizations to rethink how they use perks and benefit offerings, right, to engage and retain employees. Over the past year, a lot has changed in terms of what employees value and seek from company benefits. So, how has the pandemic changed the rewards and benefits landscape, and how are you at Advantage Club sort of stepping up and adapting to these changing needs and expectations of employees?
Yeah, so pandemic has completely changed the entire employee engagement, or for that matter, the entire employment landscape, right? Because most leader teams are remote. Like unlike earlier time when you have everyone in the same office, you can do a lot of things in terms of employee engagement. Now, a lot of those options are not there on the table. Teams are not able to interact with each other on a daily basis. So it is becoming even harder for any organization to build a culture and get the value statement across. And that's where employee benefits and employee engagement actually plays a bigger role. So adoption of reward perk benefit has only increased in this period, and so has the relevance. Because today you have to, you'll need a digital platform to really get engagement going. And that's what we've seen. We have actually seen more uptake in terms of employee engagement as a solution. Although, yeah, categories have changed. Like earlier, the focus used to be around things like let's take employee out for a meal, let's arrange something like an entertainment event. Even the employee level, wherever they used to redeem things, would be more aligned to outside the world. Now the things are more around wellness. Mental wellness has taken the center stage. General post healthcare, pre healthcare, general fitness has become a center stage. It has become almost 20% of our business. Online shopping has become way more significant. Earlier also it was like ratio between online and offline would be 65 is to 35, but now the ratio is 90 is to 10. So in that way, a lot of adoption is going on. Plus, generally recognizing employee is more important today than ever because you cannot say in front of your 4 team members you did a good job, right? Because the people are not around you. So it's more important to put it on digital platform where other people can see that people are getting recognized, and that kind of boosts morale in its own way.
Absolutely. So being India's largest employee engagement platform, you guys are really changing the game in many ways. And sort of in the pre-COVID times, there was a sort of hesitation in terms of investing in HR tech, right? Many organizations were sort of debating, pushing things off, and were even a little hesitant in terms of investing in HR tech. But once COVID happened, it was like the floodgates opened and the resistance to digital change suddenly evaporated. So, what kind of mindset shifts or mentality changes have you been seeing in HR and business leaders in terms of digital rewards and recognition?
Yeah, so I think it is although COVID is not a good thing for anyone in the world, but yeah, from an HR adoption point of view, people going remote has, of course, expedited the same thing. It's very similar to what demonetization did to the payment industry, digital payment industry, that all of a sudden everyone was adopting to it. Same thing is happening now. Like typically now HR leaders are getting more support. HR leaders were always pro digital platform. They always understood the value of it. But now they're just getting more mind space from the more senior leaders in the team and the finance teams which are there in the company as well. Another thing which is happening is now also since the borders are irrelevant, since everyone is digital, people are looking for more holistic solution globally. And that's why, like last 10 months, we have also gone global. We are now live in 60 countries. And the goal is to be the largest player in not only in India, but India, Southeast Asia, Middle East, North Africa region. So that is another area where we are seeing that people are trying to kind of give a standard experience to an employee, irrespective of what location they are in.
Absolutely. It is exciting that the digital mindset will persist, and it is highly unlikely that organizations will go back to doing things that worked prior to the pandemic.
Yeah, it's a one-way path, right? So it's just like once you get, again, comparing to payment industry, once you get used to UPI, you don't carry cash, right? It's the same thing. Once you're used to digital platform, it used to be it's anyways a superior experience than people doing things over Excel and emails and trying to do offline. So it was just a faster acceleration or adoption is all was required. But of course, it's a one-way path.
Absolutely. So Saurabh, how does the second year of the pandemic speak to the strategic direction of your company, and what can we expect to see of Advantage Club in, say, the next 12 to 14 months?
Yeah, so in next 12 to 14 months, we'll continue doing what we are doing and grow very rapidly. At the same time, we're expanding to other regions. Like we are opening offices in Philippines, Dubai, Canada, and other parts of the world. In parallel, we are building financial wellness a lot because during COVID, a lot of employees are very impacted, especially so just reward and recognition might not be enough in certain cases to drive employee engagement. So there are a lot of hardships people are going through. So our goal is to support that entire process with a product called as Early Wage Access, where you can get a percentage of salary before the payday. It is something we believe will be very critical to our journey next 1 year in terms of helping companies engage more with the employees. So it'll be overall a mix of growth with the product that we already have, the new product, and the geo expansion. So it's an exciting year for us.
Absolutely fantastic. So Saurabh, here's my last question for you. So you've worked with top organizations such as Microsoft and Amazon in the US before shifting to India and launching Advantage Club. So how did you know that it was time to bet on yourself? And what 2 to 3 tips would you like to give to people who are transitioning from being an employee to becoming an entrepreneur?
Yeah. So what was the clue was like we were very passionate about this problem statement of employee engagement in general. We saw that the top organization in US, especially Microsoft US, had a fantastic employee engagement policy. And because of that, we could see retention all around us. Like a lot of folks around us were there for more than 7-8 years, which is not very common even in US. Like in Amazon, people used to average switching rate was 2 years. Versus that, Microsoft people used to stay for 7-8 years. So we thought that benefits are playing a very big role. And when we learned that people in India are not getting similar level of benefits, that was a very big driving force to come to India and start it. And then eventually the goal was also to kind of help all developing countries get same level of benefits or even better level of benefits than the top enterprise in US provides. That was the most driving factor. In terms of tips, I think starting up is just another, it's about solving a problem, right? And you need to be very passionate about the problem that you're trying to solve. It needs to be big enough in your mind to kind of take the leap of faith from solving what you're doing as part of a job versus going and trying to solve that. So I think that's the biggest one. As long as you feel passion for a problem that you want to solve, and you don't find any organization that maybe you can part of, or you feel you can do it better than what already exists, I think that's the point to probably take the leap of faith and start your own venture. Of course, once you start, it's a different journey. Like in a job, you are typically you have a limited scope. And but the good side is that you're usually doing what you love. As an entrepreneur, you pretty much do everything. So you will get to do what you want to do probably 40% of the time. 60% of time you'll be doing what is required. So that's a very different world altogether. So the drive needs to be really high to cover for everything while starting up.
Amazing. These are some really great tips, Saurabh. Thank you so much. And with this, I'd like to conclude the interview. Lots of takeaways for me, and I'm sure the audience will find this interesting too. Thank you so much, Saurabh.
Thank you, Ankita. Appreciate it. Thank you.